Hi crafty friends, Candace Gillespie here with Candace's Canvases. Today is a super fun day. I have collaborated with Misty Elam, and I hope I didn't butcher your name, girlfriend, but let me know if I did. And I am going to put together just a DIY card kit, and I sent it to her, and I made myself the exact same one, and we are going to see what we can come up with. The goal was to make at least 2 cards using mostly what is in the kit, and here we go. So I'm stamping out these vintage ladies, and I guess you could say this kit was inspired by this stamp set. I got this off Amazon, and they came from Australia, I think. New Zealand. Anyway, this is me just showing you. I already started coloring some, so I'll keep the ones obviously that I colored, and I'm going to cut the ones that I didn't color out on this sheet here and send them to Misty. Oh yeah, by the way, the link to her page and her unboxing video, I guess, of when she gets her mail will be in the description bar below as soon as I get it. And then here I'm putting some doilies. So we have the vintage girls, we have these doilies, I have this clear stamp set. This is from Michael's. It's just some little coffee stamps, and I put them all on here and I stamp them twice. So I'm going to give her a set and me a set. So my pile's on the left, hers is on the right, and I'm just building up. So I thought when I first bought these that these were washi tapes, but it turns out they're just like strips, like one big long strip of, I guess you could say, scrapbook paper, patterned paper. And so I'm looking forward to what I can create with them because I thought they were washi, so that'll be fun. So the first one is just kind of a floral. The second one has feathers, and this third one has a wood grain on it. Just rolling those up. And then this is my favorite seam binding, and I'm giving her, you can see it's sheer, and throughout it, it's really interesting. Throughout it, it has kind of like, it's like distressed, almost like tea stained or something. But it's my favorite. So rolling the strips of paper up and then rolling this ribbon up. And then I gave her, let's see, 12, 24, 36 inches. And I gave myself 36 inches. And then just using a piece of washi to hold that in place. And what else am I adding? Oh, I'm getting these ice resin sheets. I got these on sale at Michael's. And so I'm going to throw a couple of these in the DIY card kits. They're both the same, one for her, one for me. I have these flower die cuts. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to put them in the kit, in each kit, so that they look the same, like they have the same amount of color on them. So I got these vintage postcards, and I picked one with cars in it for her, and then so I searched through and found some with cars on it for myself. And I'm giving her 3 of these tags and giving myself 3 of these tags. And then I have these cool used stamps and some washi tape. And I'm just going to throw the washi tape on these tags. So everything I'm giving her, I'm making sure to give myself the same amount. Then I have this like film strip washi. And then this is like hearts, polka dot hearts, kind of They're not polka dots because they're not dots, they're hearts. But they're gold on the white. Okay, next I am getting this die, and this is, I thought since I had the film strip washi, why not use the film strip die? So I am die cutting 2 for her and 2 for myself in black cardstock. Here's just fast forwarding, getting out the last one, poking out all the little die pieces in it. Okay, now I'm fidgeting with my sewing machine. So I think I'm going to go through it real quick and show you what I have so far. So we have the rolled paper with the ribbon, the ice resin sheet, a vintage postcard, the vintage ladies, doilies, the coffee stamps, and then the flower die cuts. We have the washi with the tags, the rolled paper with the seam binding ribbon, and we have the film strip dies, and then the stamps, the little stamp cluster. And then fast forwarding, and this is me, I am using crepe paper in black, and then you'll see I'm doing it in white also. And I'm just sewing it together so it's nice and scrunched up like this. And then I'm going to do it again in white. And then I'm just going to make sure I have about the same amount. So I'm just measuring them side by side. Once I feel like I have about the same amount, I'll just cut it off, and then I'm going to cut each one in half and give her half and give myself the other half. I think that the extras that I have, I might try to do like maybe a layout or something in a junk journal, or I'm not sure. We'll see. It'll be fun. Then here's this art impression stamp. I wanted to give her some other stamped images. So I'm going to stamp one for her and one for myself. And the whole time I'm using Memento ink in case she wants to Copic color or watercolor. It would work for either. So you can see I just got a longer cardstock, and now I am stamping a second one, giving it lots of different layers of ink so that it's nice and solid. So one for Misty and one for myself. Okay, next is this Jelly Bean Soup camera stamp. And so I'm stamping 2 for her and 2 for myself. And then I'm just writing on them like AI for art impressions and Jelly Bean Soup and wherever I'm getting the stamps from, so she kind of has an idea. And then I'm filling up these mini Ziploc baggies with some seed beads and some sequins. So I think I had some iridescent seed beads, these opal, pearly, opaque kind of white sequins, and then some gold sequins, just taking a couple pinches out. And the whole time I'm just trying to make sure that I get about the same in each little pack, because at the end of the challenge I'm going to have pictures of her cards or her cards in person, and we're going to compare just to see what she came up with. It's amazing, the creative mind that God gives us all. So now I'm just packaging them. I'm just wrapping up the crepe paper around pieces of cardstock and pinning those down. So there's those. There's the ribbon with the paper strips, the sequins, the coffee stamps, the art impressions gal, the vintage girls, the film strip dies, the flower die cuts, doilies, camera stamps, postcards, postage, and let's see, the ice resin sheet, and that about sums up the kit. And I decorated the envelope, and it was just really interesting how it turned out to be vintage. I didn't plan on that. I think that initially the stamps in the beginning inspired me to kind of lean toward the vintage, and she said it's going to be a challenge for her for sure because she's not used to doing vintage stuff. So good luck, Misty. Can't wait to see what you come up with. And this is just kind of a still so you can see everything. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and like this video. Make sure to check the description bar below for Misty's link. And while you're there, subscribe to her channel and give her a big thumbs up too. Leave us joyful comments and what would you make with a kit like this? And we'll talk to you later. Bye.